Welcome back, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about MOS training, and today I'm going to take a very important option, which is called as option a tab in Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. So there are so many options available in that particular option. So today we are going to discuss about that particular option, right? So let's quickly jump into our PowerPoint and let's see what are the various options which are available. So for that, we need to go to our file menu, which is here on the top, a very first tab. When you click on this particular file button, there are so many options. So these all options I have discussed in one of the another video, which I will be linked in the description box, and you can also find in the I button, right? So this is the last option, which is called as options button here. So once you click on this option button, you can see a big huge window wherein there are so many options. So the very first side, the window is divided into two different parts. Left hand sides all the options which are all the categories rather are listed here, and on the right hand side there are various options. So the very first option is journal. When you click on journal button, there is a window which is divided further into three different categories. The first category is user interface options. So user interface options has three different things. If you want to show mini toolbar on selection, when you select any toolbar, it should be a small toolbar to be visible on the screen. This is for that. So if you want to disable the live preview, then you can disable it. And if you want to enable, then you can go for enable. Then is screen tip style. So screen tip style means show features description in the screen tip. When you scroll your cursor on any of the option, there is a name on them. So if you want to show, you don't want to show, or there is an option don't show screen tip. So these are the three options here. So there is one second option, don't show feature description in screen tip, but it could be a screen tip there, right? So this option is in the first category. In the second category, personalized your copy of Microsoft Office. So if you want to personalize, you can personalize it from here. And these two options we have seen yesterday in the previous video under our account section also, right? So here you can give a name to your account or your application. Then you can also write your initials here, like CD, whatever you want to go for that. It says always use these values regardless of sign into office, right? Then you can also select the background here. So once you select anything, it will automatically changing on the top of the screen, right? So I have select doodle circles here. So there are three different themes. Colorful is there, then dark gray is there, then white is there. So I would like to go for dark gray today. So once I click on this OK button here, it will automatically change. Okay. Next is startup option. So startup option has two different options here, but there is one button also. So first let's read it out. Choose the extensions you want PowerPoint to open by default. So once you click on default options, so it will take you to another window, right? And from where you need to select your options. So it says, tell me if Microsoft PowerPoint is not the default program for viewing or editing presentations. So it once you click on this, whenever you open any file, it will give you a message in the dialog box. So what is dialog box? The window which is opening in front of you, a small window on a window, is called as dialog box, right? From where you can pick your options. Then next is show the start screen when the application starts. So every time when we click on double click on any of the already made presentation, every time there is a start screen. So if you don't want any start screen but you want that your PowerPoint should open automatically, you can just deselect this option. So now let's save it, click on OK button and see the color and the doodle will change. So see, I have select circle doodle here. So circles are there on the top and the color is changed to gray. Okay, so you can daily change your colors also according to your requirement. So now let's jump into options again. So in the option, the second thing is proofing. So once you click on proofing here, under the proofing section, there are so many things which are related to the proofing of your text. So very first option is autocorrect options. So autocorrect is change how PowerPoint corrects and format text as you type. When you click on autocorrect option, you can see there are so many options available, right? So once you click on autocorrect, there are certain things given. So you need to select or deselect it from here. And you can also replace and replace with. Like if any time I can write a word. So this is for autocorrection. So if I have a habit of writing also like that, double O, but it could be a correct word like also, ALSO. Okay, so you can add it here. So every time I write this, it will autocorrect into this particular section also. And I think this is very, very important also. Maybe there will be any question for that particular thing also, right? So this already I have already added last day night. So I have just typed a wrong spellings and then I just do the correction part and then add it there. Okay, so you can also delete so many options from here. There is a big huge library available. Okay, so you can add accordingly. Right after that, the second option is auto format as you type. So auto format as you type is also there. So there are in double quotes with, like it is written straight quotes, double quoted, smart quotes, right? So these options are also there. So hyphens with dash, then face smileys and arrows. So these are the options we need to keep in our mind. Okay, then actions are there. So under the actions tab, there is PowerPoint can provide additional actions for certain words or phrases in your document uh, through the right click menu. Okay, so once you click right click on that, you can add multiple options. So here we can add more actions. So what are the more actions? Once you click on more actions, it will take you to the Microsoft website. So it says no more actions available, right? Only three actions are there. So what are the three actions? Let's go to our application. So it's measurement converter, data XML, and financial symbols XML. So these are some of the actions which are available. Then next is math or autocorrect. So these are the various symbols for mathematics, wherein they can the people who are typing in mathematics, they can use these words. Like you can just type backslash above and press enter, your text will be converted with this particular replacement. Okay, so after that, now let's go and click OK here. So this particular part is clear. Okay, now next is when correcting spelling in Microsoft Office programs. So this is regarding the correcting spellings. So while correcting the spellings, these are the things which need to be kept in mind, like ignore words in uppercase, ignore words that contains numbers, ignore internet and file addresses, flag repeated words, then enforce accented uppercase in French if you are using multiple languages, then this is for that. Then suggest from the main directory only. So here a custom directory option is also there, so you can add new directory, you can remove the directory from here. So these are the basic information which is given. Okay. Then next is, if you want to add any French mode here or a Spanish mode, then you can go for that. Okay. Next is, when correcting spelling in PowerPoint, check spell as you type, hide spelling and grammar errors. So if you want to hide it from your word that there should be no red or green line, then you can also hide it from there, right? If you so this is very good for students. So if we are giving any assignment to the students in a Word, or this option is also available in Word, right? So Word or PowerPoint, we can just hide it from there so that they could not autocorrect their spellings, right? Then check grammar with spelling option is also here. Then recheck document option is also there. So once you click here, your entire document will automatically recheck, right? After that, again, you need to click on the OK button. Then next option is save. So save is again a very important option because there are so many things available. So the very first option is save files in the format. So this particular save is for your save when our systems got shut down, or some recovery sort of things are there. So at that particular time, this window will work. Okay. So you can see a save file format. So once I click on this, there are so many extensions given. So we can select it from here. Okay. Then there is an option of save auto recovery information. So after every 10 minutes, your file will automatically save in your auto recovery folder. So we can go from 1 minute to more than that, whatever you want, right? So it is recommended by the Microsoft application, that is 10 minutes. Okay, so you can go for that also. So here you can also add the name of the link of the destination where you want to save your auto recovery file. So whenever your system got shut down, you can just go here, copy this link address from here, and then go to your folder, paste it there, and find your files from there. Okay, sometimes it happen na, ki my file has I have lost my file, or my data is not there in my system, so you can find it from that particular link. Okay, next is, don't show the backstage when opening or saving files. Okay, so sometime there will be a window on the backside. So if you don't want to go for that it should be visible on the screen, then you can just skip it from here. Next is, show additional places for saving even if sign in may be required. So this is very good option, right? Then save to computer by default. We can also tick on that particular thing, that by default whenever you create any file, it will automatically save by default on your system. So here you can give the link once again, right? Then default personal templates location. So if you are creating any template in your PowerPoint, then the default location for that you can also give a URL here. And that question, I have seen one of the video of MOS practice papers which are on YouTube. So next is offline editing options for documents managed server files. So server files are the online files which are taken care by the clouds. So save checkout files to the server draft location on this computer, the office document cache. So here also we need to just give our URL, right? Then the next option is preserve fidelity when sharing the presentation. So there, right now I have opened opened this particular presentation, so it is selected. Okay, so after that what I need to do, I just need to press OK, and after some times my options will activate, right? After that there is a language option, so if you want to add more languages, then you can go that also. Okay, then after that there is a advanced option. So under the advanced option there are again so many categories available which we can access from here and from the outside of the panel also. So first one is editing option. Editing option is when selecting automatically select entire word. When you are selecting a page, then automatically the entire page will select, right? Allow text to be dragged and dropped. If you want your text should be drag and drop from one location to another, so it could be from this particular link. Next is do not automatically hyperlink shortcuts. So if you want to go for this option, then you can also go for that. So now a very important one question which is there also in one of the video, that how to set the undos in a MS Word or PowerPoint, whatever the application is. So we can increase the number of undos from here. So it says it is from 3 to 150. So right now it is 150, 20 is set. So I am going with 150 here, or we can go for 149. Okay, so it's always better to go one down and one up, like 4 and 149. Next is cut copy paste. So if you want use smart cut copy paste means with your shortcuts, you can also use that. Then show paste option button when content is pasted. So you can also see on some of the files when we paste any text, there should be a small box on the screen. So if you want to show that, then you can click here, or if you don't want, you can just deselect. These all the options are just for your reference to make your application to work according to your requirements. Okay, next is image size and quality. So image size and quality you can also set. So right now there are two pictures. So in these two presentations, two presentations, if you want to set your quality or image size, you can also go with that. It says discard editing data, do not compress image in file. So here we can also set the image of our file. Okay, next is charts. So whatever the charts you are going to use in your presentations, you can make settings from here also. Next is display. Show the number of recent presentations. So on recent presentations which are there under the open section, so here we can go for 50. So by default it is 25. So again I am going with 49. Okay, next is quick access the number of recent presentations. So here under the quick access also you can increase the number according to your requirement. Done. After that, show the number of unpinned recent folders. So these are also under the open section. After that, show shortcut keys in screen tab. Show vertical ruler. If you want to show your rulers, you can directly show it from here also. Display hardware graphics. So if you want to go for an option that your hardware graphics will be displayed on the screen, then you can also disable or enable that. Then disable slideshow hardware graphics. These are for the technical perspective, so we can go for that. Automatically extended display when presenting on the laptop or tablet. So it means कि when you are displaying on the screen, it will auto adjust on the screen. ठीक है? Open all documents using the view. So there are so many views available. So every time, so this is again very important topic, that whenever you are viewing your file, in which mode it will show. So see, there are normal view given, outline view is given, and slide sorter is also given. So we can also select accordingly whatever it is given to us to select. Next is slideshow. Under the slideshow section there are four options. First is show menu on right click of the mouse. When we right click, there will be a a menu available, right? Show pop-up toolbar, prompt to keep ink annotations when exiting. Okay, it means that whenever you are using any ink on the screen, the screen will ask you to save your file yes or no, right? End with blank screen. So if you don't want to go for end with blank screen, then you can also deselect it from there. Okay, so this is again a very good option here. Next is print. So print in background option is there. Print true type font as graphics. So this is one of the option when we are working with graphics on that particular time we select these options. Okay. Print insert objects at printer resolution. So whatever the objects like shapes we have added on our presentation, it should be according to the printer resolution, right? So this high quality we have done it under the print section also, and this question is also in one of the video that how to set the high quality of the printer. So from here you can select that. Then next is align transparent graphics at printer resolution. So here you can also set the transparent graphic property for printer resolution pointer. Okay, so next is when printing the document, use the recently used printing settings. Okay, otherwise you can also select next option where you can select the options. See, here is full page, handouts option is there, notes and outline is there. After that, there is a color option, color, grayscale, pure black and white. Next is print hidden slides, scale to fit paper, frame slides. This is a good question. Maybe it can be in the exam also. So this is again a very good option. Last is journal. Journal is for provide feedback with sound, show add in user interface error. So these are some of the options on advanced section. Next is customize ribbon. So customize ribbon is very important, very important, because there are so many things in that particular, but it is very easy. How? Right now we are on main tabs, right? Customize the ribbon. So you can see there are these ribbons which are on the screen right now, right? First, let's go to home. So under the home section, there are 5 different groups available. So if I go with this particular design here and so I can open design. So you can see under the design, there are 3 different groups available. Number one is this themes. So themes is here. Number two is variants. Variants is also here. Then the last one is customize. Okay, customize is also there. So if you want to remove this customize from here, then you can remove. But if you want to add this customize to here, then you can also add it. Okay, so right now there is a group. For that we need to create a group, and then under the group section we need to add these options. So this is the way to make or correct your menus, whatever it is given to you. But now there is a option you can see at the bottom: new tab, new group, rename, reset, okay, and import export. So if you have saved these files as a import files, then you can export it also. So let's make a new tab here. So this is a new tab which is given to me right now. So I'm just giving a click on that. Then I'm click on rename. So under the rename, I'm going to write down my name here. So I have written Tajinder. Okay. So now I need under the Tajinder, I need a new group. So the first group is this. So let's rename this group. Even you can display the name and give a symbol. So here under the gender, I'm giving any name you can give. give like art 1. Okay, so group number art 1 is here. So let's select second group, art 2. Okay, so under the art 1 section, let's add some options. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Then art 2 section, I can again add some of the information, which whatever the things I am going to select, I will add it here. Then table. Okay, so these are the options added. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to press OK here, and you can see this the gender option is there, and I have created art 1 and art 2, which is added here, so you can make your own menu according to your needs, according to your requirements. The printing persons, this option is actually available in other applications also, like Photoshop, Corel, Illustrator, all these stuff. What they can do, they can, whatever the things they are required for their printing and their editing part, they just collect all the options at one place and make their own menu for their reference. So this is just for your reference. You can make your word very easy for you to use. Right after that, there is options. So under the options, it is done. So next is quick access toolbar, which I have already told you when we are doing this particular title in the very first video. So I will link this video in the description once again. Okay, so what we have to do, we just need to remove it, and from here we can add certain options. So it says it is already there, so let me add a font option. Done. So with this much part is clear. So now I'm clicking on OK. So let's go back to options button. So once I go back to options button, so here customize ribbon is there, so we can also delete it, right? So how to delete this is, let's right click on that and remove. Okay, so you need to just right click and remove. So you can see add new tab, add new group, rename, show tabs. These are the options here. So after that, there is add-ins. So add-ins are all by Microsoft. So whatever the things are added in your application, it will be listed down there, right? Then Trust Center is there. From Trust Center, you can get help if you are facing any challenge with your application, or you have purchased your application and there are certain problems, then you can go with Trust Center. So I hope all these options are clear to everyone. This is again very important window. So we have to keep an eye on that also. If there is any question, hurriedly switch to go to your file menu, click on options and find whatever you want from here, because all the options are listed in a proper manner. So if you want journal corrections, then you can click on journal. If you want to set some spellings type of thing, then you can go for proofing and then autocorrect options. After that, when if you want to set some settings, go with that language again. Then advanced options are there, where there are so many options. So we have to keep in mind what are the various options here. Then customized ribbon is one of the good option, where you can create your own menu, your own tab also, and you can remove or add whatever you want, right? Then add-ins is there, quick access toolbar is there, where you can add various options, and the trust center. So I hope it is clear to everyone. And if you have any doubts, then please write down in the chat window or in the comment section, sorry. So I will answer all the queries. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.